Welcome back to TheKillerNacho's Liquid Crystal playthrough. Woo! We are on our way to Mount Moon. I think we already fought this guy last video. Looking at my team, wait, there's somebody that's a little hurt, so let's heal them. And, yeah, that would be a positive thing. So, moving on. As I was saying, we were going to Mount Moon, which is technically an optional location in, crystal games in general, though maybe not a liquid crystal. For some reason now, my mind is screaming at me, saying, no, they changed it so it's not optional, but I don't really remember. So that Raticate's going to endeavor like a jerk, which means he's going to deal as much damage to me as I did to him. But that's okay, because Dustbuster is able to 2-hit KO it. And, you know what, I'm okay staying in against an Arbuck. Let's see if it has Intimidate, and it does. So, I'm probably going to end up switching out, because Dustbuster's a little weak. But I figured he could take the Intimidate, so let's go into Stoned, maybe kill it with Earthquake. It's not like he's gonna stockpile, so that could make it slightly more bulky, and it's just going to swallow at full health. So well done, well done. That was a real good move there. So that is a dead Arbuck, and we are on our way, beating youngster Jimmy, and he was blown away by my awesomeness. Okay, there's nothing down here. Just wanted to make sure. There's probably an item or something, but I don't really feel like digging around for it. Alright, so this route obviously was prettified by the hack creator. And the weather is as fine as ever, says this fire breather named Otis. He has a Magmar, and, yeah, Dustbuster has Surf, so this will be a 1 or 2 hit KO. Oh, maybe not. Dustbuster, you are losing your touch, and that Fire Blast, killed you. That sucks. Whatever, we can just go into Gingercarp here, hit him with some kind of water move. That should, be able to take down a Magmar. Though I'm very disappointed in Dustbuster right now. Oh well. So, Gingercarp's going to gain a level, so that is good news, and here comes a Weezing. Weezing is kind of annoying, but I think Kissy can go ahead and kill it with a Psychic Attack. And here comes Weezing. And there goes Weezing, probably. Bye, Weezing. And it's dead. So, Kissy is now level 61, and that is also, well, that's also awesome. And last Magmar, I guess I'll just get in Stoned. Go Earthquake again. Stone is still level 60, so could use some extra experience for Stoned here. He's gonna put up the Sunny Day, which does nothing, and yeah, that's a dead Otis, I'm afraid to say. But unfortunately we have a dead Pokemons, or fainted or whatever, so we should probably heal Dustbuster. Actually, we can actually move Dustbuster out of the front of the party, seeing that it's level 62 already, so let's switch into Burninator, who probably is the farthest away from the level. And we're going to fight, I think, a Cool Trainer or Psychic. That's a Cool Trainer. Cool Trainer with purple hair in the overworld and green hair when you actually look closer. Very odd. So Gardevoir is a pretty strong poke, but I think I should be able to do decent damage here with some Flamethrower action. Unfortunately, he's also able to do pretty decent damage with Psychic, but that should be a dead Gardevoir. And Burninator's going to absorb some nice experience points, and here comes a Blaziken. Blaziken is not good news for Burninator. Actually, after thinking about it, probably not good news for Stoned either, because it's Spark fighting, but we'll see. I can probably tank one of those, being a high defensive Pokemon, and yeah, I do, so looks like it turned out okay after all, though I'm going to have to heal again. Yay, healing! Stoned is level 61, though, so maybe it's worth it. I don't even know what that guy said. I think he said something about a dark forest, but I haven't. I was not paying attention. Probably should have been paying attention. But alas, that is not what I was doing. I was doing... no! It's a Pokemon! It's a level 5 Jigglypuff. Well then, at least it's cute. I'm just gonna run away, though. It's a very scary Jigglypuff. And just to make sure that doesn't happen in Mount Moon, because it's an annoying place. And where's my gosh darn repels? There they are. Once again hiding. And this guy actually wants to fight, and there's no Pokemon Center here, apparently. They got rid of it, so... I think in the original Gold Silver Crystal, they also removed this Pokemon Center, so that makes sense, I suppose. Alright, here comes a Slugma, and just for the sake of whatever, I'm going to switch out, even though Burninator probably could take care of it, but eh. I'll just let Stone handle it, being that it's a fire type, and Stone is pretty darn good at killing them fire types. And he's calling me hot, which I am, admittedly, so... Oh, hello. It has been a while, you red-haired ginger bastard. But you're not interested in? Oh, okay. Apparently he's come up with an answer as to why he's been sucking. So apparently he has been very interested. And here's a Sneasel. Let's just kill it with Flamethrower. Being a nice type, that will not stand very long. So once again, you still don't understand Pokemon types there, my friend. Although he is ending for Alligator, so maybe you have learned something. And for Alligator, like, pretty much all water types, it's just a major pain for this team. And I've been saying it all playthrough, because it's been true all playthrough. I gotta hope that I can hit with this Thunder attack, pretty much. And I do hit, and he's gonna Water Gun. Why does it have Water Gun? Like, isn't that like one of the first moves you should get rid of? It's level 66! You couldn't find a TM? He doesn't learn any better moves than Water Gun? Apparently not. But, I'm not complaining, because that makes it a much less of a threat. Goodbye for Alligator. Sorry that your trainer is apparently retarded. Here comes Alakazam. And I don't know, I'm gonna stay in. I think I can outspeed Alakazam with some speed EVs. Yeah, I do. And Shadow Ball should kill the Alakazam. And it does. Nice job, Death. And Death is level 63, by far one of the most powerful members of this team. And here's another thing I can outspeed in one-hit KO. I was tempted to switch into Kissy, but I didn't want to really risk it, so let's just kill another thing. So, there we go. Goodbye, Gengar. Killing yourself right there. And, Golbat. This is something that Kissy can handle. Although, Golbat is kind of fast. Although I thought I think in the original Gold Silver Crystal, this was the point that he revealed that he evolved it into Crobat, but maybe it's later in this remake. Alright, so that was dead, and once again another easy victory coming up, because Magneton is weak to fire, and Burninator should be able just to melt down that metal. Oh boy. Goodbye, Magneton. And that was actually relatively easy. I don't think any of my Pokemon even got hurt, Ginger. Yeah, of course not. You haven't evolved them. Like, all of them are pre-evolved, basically. Except for Alligator, which has Water Gun, and I guess Sneasel's, What about Team Rocket? Okay. Sure you will. Yeah, Sneasel, I guess, doesn't evolve. I think yeah, Weavile wasn't introduced till Gen 4, but still... He needs to learn to play, I think. Where the hell am I? What is this? Hello. I guess so. Let's go in here. Wonder what's in here. A fairy come out to play. What do you have for sale? Apparently you have some juice and stuff. That's pretty cool. Pretty interesting place over here. This random middle of Mount Moon they added in Crystal. Don't know what it means, but... Oh, there's a Pokeball. And it's a Calcium! Let's use it. Mine as well, right? Where is it? Special attack! Who needs some special attack? Kissy? Kissy, you can get some special attack. Let's go down here. Maybe we can find some more items. And it's an X accuracy, so it's an item that I kind of wish I never found. And over there, I believe, is the entrance to... let's go check that out. Mine as well. Where is it? I can always fly back to Pewter City if I get trapped on the other side, and I need to go use a repel again. There's a super repel. It's super. Alright, here we go, Route 4. I'm sure there's some things to do, probably some trainers to defeat, so... Could use the training, and here's a Whoa, this Flaffy's really low level. Apparently I was supposed to come here before, but I don't think I could have gotten here before. Either that or there's one of these trainers that the game creator forgot to upgrade when he installed a greater difficulty patch to his ROM. Pretty much raised the levels of most Pokemon trainers to make the... I know the Liquid Crystal does level you up to close into the 90s, so yeah, it's yeah, here we go. This guy has more of the levels I was expecting. So that was just one of the random trainers that the game hack maker, the hack creator forgot to increase. Anyway, here comes a Pidgeot, or I've heard this name pronounced a billion different ways. Pidgeot, I've heard people pronounce it, and apparently that's the right one. I'm not even sure. Unfortunately, Rock Slide does not want to KO it, so I'm just going to keep going for it. I know he's going to use an item. And of course, I'm not going to kill again. Let's try to finish it off with Rock Smash, and he's just going to Feather Dance to harshly lower my attack, although I should still kill it, being that it was at like 1 HP. And yeah, you lost that one pretty hard, bro. So, nothing really interesting going on over here. I like Liquid Crystal's redone, Generation 1 routes. They retooled them, made them look a little more realistic, especially when you compare them to something like Hoenn. I guess I should probably talk about those Generation 3 remakes that were announced. Omega Ruby, along with, what was the other one called? Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I believe, is the names of these things. Definitely interesting turn of events. Oh, it's a Fern. I just noticed. Actually, I noticed, but I was not commenting on it. It's always sad to kill a Dustbuster. But as I was saying about the new remakes, I don't know. I was never a fan of Generation 3. I mean, this is a Generation 3 hack, but I was never a fan of, specifically, I was never a fan of Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. And Rapidash learns Bounce? You learn something new every day. But as I was saying, I was never really a fan of those games, so call me crazy, I probably would have had another Generation 1 remake, probably just because of the nostalgic factor for me. But, I'll probably end up playing them. Can't be any worse than X and Y, right? Oh, I'm going to get so much hate for hating on X and Y, I can just feel it. It's not that I feel like X and Y are bad games, just I need to replay them sometime with the EXP share disabled, because I feel like it made the game far too easy. And yeah, I do need to go fly back, because I passed that point of no return, so let's just go grab my Spearow, since I have no flyer in this team. So yeah, that's how I feel about it, and I'm sure I'm going to get some hate for that belief, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry I don't like the Pokemon games you like. Having said that, if I can figure out how to reliably record a 3DS, I might be considering a X and Y playthrough. I mean, I know that there is what is that called? The thing they put on the 3D. You can put on a 3DS. I forget what they call it, but it's a direct record from 3DS since there is no 3DS emulator yet. And we can go through Viridian Forest here. But I have actually a 3DS XL, and I've looked it up, and the screen recording devices, for some reason, are insanely expensive, like in the $500 range, and it's just not worth it. And yeah, this retooled Viridian Forest is confusing me slightly. And of course, it still has the bug catchers, although the bug catchers have probably really high-level Pokemon, as you can see there. Good thing they're still weak to fire, and for some reason he decided he needed to have agility on Ninjask. I don't really understand it, since it has speed boost. And is already fast as hell, but whatever, go for it. And here comes a Yanma. Another thing I should be able to just destroy. So, goodbye Yanma. Always liked Yanma. And its evolution Yan Mega. I mean, specifically Yan Mega, but Yanma is always kind of cool, but too weak to actually use effectively. And of course it's still filled with level 10 Weedles. That's slightly higher than I would have expected. So let's go all the way back to the top of my bag, just so I can use this Super Repel, which I should have used coming into here, because I knew I would be bothered by these useless bug Pokemons. I shouldn't say useless. Bug is my favorite type, because I like the underrated factor of it. And apparently I could have just done that at the time. This is actually somewhat confusing me with all these gosh darn trees. Get out of my way, tree! No! These trees are just trolling me here. It's very difficult to navigate. Apparently I don't even see them until I run into them. Alright, so here's Lydian. Rather weak one evolution bug type, so this should go down in one hit. Goodbye, Lydian. And Burninator should level up to level 62. So we're getting some nice. We've got some nice levels in this so far. And Ariados is coming out, a bug poison type, slightly more annoying than Lydian, but it probably is not going to live. It does not. So goodbye. Another Pokemon I always kind of liked, and I used it in a private playthrough once, and I was actually surprisingly pleased with that big old Spidey man. Alright, so my repel wore off, so let's put it back up, because I really should be buying max repels. I mean, yeah, super repels are more cost-effective, but to be honest, the cost difference is mostly negligible, and I hate having to set it up every freaking time. So here's a Victory Bell, finally something that is not a bug, still weak to fire, and also weak to psychic, so goodbye Victory Bell. Also weak to ice, but I don't have a strong ice move on Kissy. And here comes another grass poison. This guy is not a bug user, but a grass poison user. So I guess that works out, because his plants can poison the insects, and then I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that, to be honest, but if you're making a trap for bugs, you know, to kill, like Venus Flytrap would be a pretty effective thing. And let's just kill this last trainer here. Apparently, this forest used to be fuller than it is now, although it looks about the same size at a glance, but maybe it is slightly smaller, not sure. I can kill Beedrill with Psychic, being that it is poison, and Kissy can take some experience, and Butterfree is not poison. It is a flying bug. I probably could have... Oh, it's a Beautifly. I thought it was a Butterfree. Whatever. I wanted to go for the X4 effective Rock Slide. Both bug flying types. I mean, I could have stayed in and went for an ice move, but... Beautifly always seemed like a rip-off of Butterfree, and it's not even close that it was... I mean, at least you have Dustox, too, in that chain, and Dustox was pretty unique, in my opinion. You didn't really have, like, a moth like that. I mean, except for Venomoth. So, yeah, okay, it was a rip-off of Venomoth, what am I saying? But at least, hey, what the hell? There we go. Anyway, this is a max potion, but my bag is full. I need to get rid of some of this shit. What to get rid of, though? I haven't, oh, I know. How about X-Accurate? Oh, give, no. I want to just get rid of this. Toss it. Use a potion, even though I'm literally right next to the Pokemon Center, just to get rid of it. Dire Hit? What the heck does Dire Hit even do? Yeah, no, it's gone. Dream Mail. I need to go probably to... Oh, and I still have a nugget in my inventory from God knows when. I need to sell that. Why don't girls like Pokemon? I've known plenty of girls that like Pokemon, you sexist jerk. Jeez. I know plenty of women who like Pokemon. In fact, Pokemon is one of those weird franchises that are, yeah, nerdy, but women get into it. There's a lot of Poke girls out there. So, I don't know where you're going with that. Apparently his bug Pokemon are pretty darn tough, and I should be prepared to lose. I've heard that before. Whatever. So that should be a, well, dead Beedrill. And, let's see, probably another Beedrill or... Oh, this one actually is a Butterfree, and I'm just going to go for the X4 effective Rock move. Rock is pretty much, well, it's the reason that bugs are hard to use competitively, because being weak to Stealth Rock. To make matters worse, a lot of bugs are combined, like Butterfree, to another move weak to Stealth Rocks, sometimes flying. And it's just, not fun times. And if they're not flying type, then they're a poison type, and that doesn't really help them much either. Being that poison does not have many strength, so though I guess in Gen 8 they added a new one with, I think Fairy is weak to it or something. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, let's go in here and, sell my nugget. I'm gonna deposit all this mail stuff in my PC. I probably should just sell it, but it's not like I'm ever going to send a mail to my friend, so... whatever. I'm just gonna get rid of this stuff. I mean, I have half of mine just to drop it, but... And that's the wrong PC. I want to go into my PC, no, I don't want to withdraw items. I want to say goodbye forever to this Burn Heal, and this Dream Mail, and this... yeah. And a Smoke Ball is actually a pretty decent item. But no, it's not a decent item. I'm never going to use it. Wait, I still have nuggets! Did I not sell my did I sell something else? I don't even know what I sold then. Whatever, I'll go back. I will go back. But first, I'm halfway through, so let me just do it. Okay, so I did a quick save, so I wouldn't lose that half of the video. Part of the reason that I've been discouraged doing it lately, as I've explained, is because that one time I got all the way done to recording, and then my screen recording crashed, and I lost the video. Which sucked, and then I didn't want to do it anymore. And, that makes everyone that watches my videos sad. So this is the trainer house, something, you can always fight trainers. In the original Gold, Silver, Crystal, you fought trainers that you did that, Cal. Cal's the guy with the level 50 starters, I believe. But, yeah. This was the default. Oh no. Oh no, it's me. That's right. Liquid Crystal changed it so you fight your team, which is kind of cool. In the original Gold, Silver, Crystal, you could go here and fight your friends who you link mystery gifts with. So that actually did a little more than I would have liked Stone's, although I guess Stone really isn't known for his amazing stuff. And he's gonna put me to sleep, so yeah, fighting my own team is going to be somewhat annoying. Let's switch out. Burtonator should handle this no problem. Unless he puts me to sleep again. No, he's just going to use Flash. So thank God for HM moves. Saving grace here. So that is a dead Kissy. Goodbye. But yeah, you used to have those mystery gift things for the Game Boy Color, and that was always fun. And then whoever you did it with last, their team would show up here. And it was actually quite useful because you could send in a what you would do is you put in put your team when you register with your friend like a bunch of Mewtwo's and other high level, high experience Pokemons, just so your friend can easily level up, and it was a pretty fun feature. We used to do that for each other. Yeah, and the Mewtwo's would know like Tackle, and that's about it. Obviously not Tackle, but they would know an basically a high level Pokemon that really is not much of a threat, so you could easily train Pokemons that way. So anyway, now that I'm thinking about it, I am kind of afraid of Dustbuster, because Dustbuster does have Surf, which would hurt Stoned a lot. Although, it doesn't look like Cal, or whoever is controlling Dustbuster, is really smart enough to use Surf, so hopefully he's not smart one more time, although it does have a Hyper Potion. But it says Trainer Zeal and not Trainer... Wait. Apparently I used the Hyper Potion on Dustbuster, not Cal. Did anyone else catch that? Because I'm definitely fighting a guy named Cal, it said. But apparently, well, apparently I'm using the Hyper Potion on Dustbuster. And I would, because Dustbuster's so gosh darn cute. But still, it's somewhat odd. Let's go for some Dragon Dances. I don't want to be cheap with this whole Dragon Dance setup thing, but I mean, it's one of the easiest ways just to sweep the game, to be honest. I mean, Dragon Dance Gyarados is one of the strongest things in competitive, and just plain unfair to use it against the AI. And he's going into Burninator. Like, why? Oh, probably because that's right. My Typhlosion does have Thunder Punch. Then again, he doesn't really have anything better to go into because my team is hugely weak to water. So, I guess I kind of see his logic. So now he's going into Stones, who I guess he's going into it because of the rock moves, but you're still weak to water. Goodbye, Stones. Gingercarp's gonna sweep this whole thing, isn't it? I don't want him to sweep the whole thing. I wanna... Let's try Kissy against Death. Although I'm probably gonna end up taking a Shadow Ball to the face and dying. Let's see what happens. Nope, he's gonna be dumb and use Sludge Bomb, which won't kill Kissy, although Kissy's pretty frail, so it did still about half. But Kissy's going to gain some experience there, and here comes his own Gingercarp. You know what, I want to try to kill Gingercarp with Gingercarp Zap Cannon, because that would just be entertaining to me. Although, now I'm going to be really sad if he ends up randomly choosing Dragon Dance a bunch of times and sweeping my team, because that would just be terrible. Although I do get the Zap Cannon off, and that should take care of it. And it doesn't even kill. Naturally. Although I did get the Paralyze hacks, so that's pretty awesome. Let's go for it again. Oh no, he's using a full heal. He doesn't actually heal the damage, he just wants to heal the paralysis. And of course I'm gonna miss. Although it's not really Paralyze hacks though, no, because Zap Cannon does have 100% Paralyze chance. So, whatever. No! That's going to hurt! Stop it! I'm the one who wants to kill you with Zot Cannon, not the other way around. And there we go, that's a dead Gingercarp, and my own Gingercarp's going to level off of himself. Damn straight you lost. And I got $0 for winning. I should copy my money, at least. Oh well, that was a pretty good experience. That's what this place always was. Due to the fact there is no mystery gift in this game, I guess there is still a thing called mystery gift, but it's not the actual mystery gift. I guess you can't do what it previously was. Anyway, I don't know who I want to put in the front. Let's put Burnator back. Starter gets to go in front for a bit. Burnator's one of those Pokemon I feel like I've neglected this playthrough, by and large. Oh, it's Route 1! Yay, Route 1! And it's a trainer who wants to kill me. Apparently the first thing he does is battle trainers. Schoolboy Danny and his Jinx. Why do you have a Jinx? For a second I thought I was fighting myself again. Whatever. That's a dead Jinx anyway. And, yeah, that's all there is to it. And here comes Electabuzz. Let's go into stone just to Earthquake it off the planet. And, should be pretty easy. And he's going to use Swift because he's a pretty dumb overall. I mean, the Thunderbolt would have hurt. Lindiana probably doesn't even have it, and probably has Water Gun. Probably doesn't have Water Gun, though. He probably has the electric equivalent Water Gun. Thundershock, maybe. And this Magmar probably has, Ember, though it has Fire and Flamethrower instead. Sadly. But it's still going to die to an Earthquake just the same, so that was a good game, not really. Schoolboy Danny. Losing record for you, indeed. And, there's another person. Probably a Cool Trainer female, or maybe a lass? Oh, Cool Trainer female. There you go. Ivysaur is coming out, and Ivysaur is going to be Burninated. He should have probably evolved into Venusaur, although it wouldn't have made much of a difference against Burninator, but still, a questionable choice. I almost want to try to go Zap Cannon again, but I'm not going to do it. Let's go into Death. Starmie is weak to, Ghost as well, being part Psychic. So, might as well just go for the sure thing instead of the maybe. Good game, Quinn. Although, I've never really heard Quinn as a girl name, to be honest. Maybe it is in some places, but I always kind of viewed it as a strictly male name, so maybe it's a mistake, maybe it's an oversight, or maybe I just haven't met any— Wait, what the heck? You're visiting somebody. This is a town, man. You don't battle in town. Player. Oh, this must be— Oh, I know what this is. This is, as I was mentioning probably about a year ago, Liquid Crystal does add some of the original backers were added into the game, so this must be one of those challenges. Usually you can use Thief to get some pretty darn good items from these guys. However, I kind of forgot this guy was a trainer. He just looked kind of interesting, which means I probably should have put the two and two together. Plus, I don't think I even have a Thief TM anymore, and I pretty much have enough leftovers. But if you do not have enough leftovers or other items, maybe you want to come over here. He probably has leftovers on all his Pokemon, like most of them seem to, or most of the time at least have pretty decent items on their Pokemon. But that is a dead Typhlosion. And here comes a Gardevoir. Let's go into Death to take care of it. Death is gonna be much higher level than all my other Pokemons, due to Gengar's pretty fast experience rate and the fact that it's just so gosh darn good. So now Death's level 64, and trying to learn Mean Look, which it cannot learn because Mean Look is a pretty— well, it has a competitive niche, I would say, in certain sets. But Gengar doesn't really have much use for it because it doesn't have the bulk to use those sets. Plus, I kind of feel like, well, its niche is not in the actual game. It's just way too slow, and, I mean, I guess you could try toxic stalling the CPUs or something, but they're not going to switch out anyway. And I think this generation still had that weird glitch that if you use Parashong and then Mean Look, which is a pretty good combo, the AI would still be able to switch on the last turn as you switch as well. So cheating AI is cheating. Pretty much eliminating that combo as well. Although it was never good on Gengar because Gengar really isn't tanky enough to pull that off. Anyway, so Aggron is X4 weak to Earthquake, although Aggron is a defensive monster. It has like 1 billion defense or something, so it's still going to survive a X4 effective Earthquake. And this, depending on how many items he has. Oh, and he has Thunder. Dear God, I didn't even know Aggron could learn. Actually, I did know Thunder could be learned by Aggron, now that I'm thinking about it, but I didn't really expect it to have it. Okay, so Stoned is level 43 and paralyzed, or 63 and paralyzed. And he has a Pichu. Why do you have a Pichu? I mean, it's better than a Pikachu, I'll give you that, but why not a Raichu? That would be 10 times, and you're going to use Volt Tackle. That was interesting, and I'm paralyzed. Fun. Almost tempted to switch out. I mean, it's only level 58 too. You think you could, you know, at least could be over-leveled. Like most of the Pikachu game, like Red's Pikachu is over-leveled to, you know, compensate for the fact that it sucks. Whatever, let's try to go with Strength here. That should probably kill Pichu. It has like 5 base defense. And his last Pokemon is an Ampharos, so, yeah, I don't really understand. I mean, considering it, I don't know. It makes no sense. Why would you have a Pichu in your party? Unless I guess he's a really big fan of Pichu. He just loves Pichu, apparently, and then that's the reason. I mean, that's the only thing I don't know. He must just love Pichu. Regardless, let's try to mud slap this Ampharos so it loses all of its accuracy. And no, now it's going to double team. That is kind of annoying. Sigh. Duck. Let's try going Strength. I know it does have Static, but maybe I can avoid it due to being so cute. Unfortunately, my Dustbuster does not have Limber, which would make it immune to paralysis, and despite -3 accuracy, it still somehow hits me with Thunder. Gotta love that. I'm probably gonna miss with Flame. No, I don't. Okay. But still, that's pretty, annoying. Burninator is going to be able to, finish it off. And, yeah, I do know a guy named Red. Apparently he was a friend of his. But, apparently he's not home. He's been away for a long time. Can I sleep in his bed? My Pokemon need healings. Man, he's still a Super NES. Man, he's been away for a long time. At least he could upgrade to something else. You're raising private guards? Was this, like, Pokemon Mugging Edition? Don't think you need much guarding. Can I heal my Pokemon here? Or is this... Oh, they're talking about me via email. Apparently I can't even heal my Pokemon here. They're pretty weak overall. Sure, that's what I said. Oh, a gift? I love gifts. Oh, man. I have to go to every patch of grass and look for Pokemon. Oh, man. Whatever. I guess no gift from Professor Oak today. Let's go to Blue's house. What's up? Oh, really now? Oh, yeah. Trainers typically like it when you are at your gym. But he is not at his gym, that jerk. This music's good, even sped up by 200%. So, because there's no Pokemon Center, I don't really feel like walking all the way back to Viridian. Let's just heal this old-fashioned way. Use a full restore there. And a Hyper Potion there. Now everyone's happy again. And the cutest Pokemon in my team can be front again. Time to swim across the ocean, everyone, to Cinnabar Island, because we got a tip like a couple of videos ago that apparently, Team Static, no, that was their old name. I forget their new name. Team Voltage or whatever? I don't know. Team, something. The evil team that was added in, Liquid Crystal. And, was hanging out by, Cinnabar Island, so we probably should check that out. Of course, Cinnabar Island is just a crater now, as you know, at least it was in, original Crystal. Well, I guess we'll have to see if, they still decided to blow it up. Although, this is a pretty... I mean, they add stuff, but most of the stuff is, similar to the original, so it's probably still exploded. I mean, I already know the answer, so... But I'm trying to raise the suspense! Is Cinnabar... And you know what? I mean, probably even going to be more suspenseful and wait until next video to get there. Haha! I bet you guys are just dying to know, as this seal decides to rest and waste even more time. trolling you guys, man. He's just... No, not me, the seal. Clearly, the seal is just a giant troll. Seal evolves into Goo-Gong, one of the only ice types in Generation 1. In Generation 1, there was not a pure ice type. That shared that with Ghost. There was not a pure Ghost type either. And even though Dugong was part ice, water ice, to be specific, and also a massive pain, Seal was pure water, which always confused me. I always thought it should be water ice as well, considering the lack of ice type options in Generation 1. But what can you do with a drunken sailor? I guess you can put him into the brig until he's sober. Oh, there's a fisherman. He's bored fishing. He wants to battle now. And all he has is a tentacruel. That sounds pretty cool. No pun intended. Because it's it's pre-evolution, it's tentacool, get it? Okay. And that rap is going to not do anything, even to Kissy. So, let's just go for a Psychic. Its special defense is pretty good, but I still should kill it? I do. Very nice, very good. Yeah, we're about getting there to 20 minutes. When we get there, no, oh, you know what? Yeah, see, there's a swimmer here. This swimmer is gonna use up the rest of our time, so I guess we will find out next video the ultimate fate of Cinnabar Island and what Team Whatever is doing there. It still starts with an S. Team Saturn. I think it's Team Saturn. That's right, it was static in the original version of the game, but then they decided to not make it so electric type based. So they changed it to, well, he changed it to Team Saturn, I guess. Which made an interesting glitch. I mean, an earlier version of Liquid Crystal, not the one I'm playing, but because they pretty much hit they pretty much hit at Control F and found all the instances of static and replaced it with Saturn. There was a bug in a earlier version of Liquid Crystal where the static ability was renamed Saturn, which really confused me the first time I was playing Liquid Crystal. I'm like, wait, Pikachu Saturn paralyzed me? Wait, what did... Regardless, yeah, rate, comment, subscribe, and yes, I'm still saying rate, comment, subscribe. It's a habit. I'm too old school. Thanks for watching, and, yeah, we made a lot of progress this video, and I expect to make even more progress next video, when we, determine what is the ultimate fate of Cinnabar Island. See you guys again next Saturday.